Welcome back, everybody, and it's time for SHTF Survival Box. Hi everybody, welcome back, and that's right, we are back with our SHTF Survival Monthly Box. We have the Elite level. This does come in 3 levels: Basic, Pro, and Elite. And how it works is, if you get the Basic, you get the Basic. If you get the Pro, you get the Basic Pro. If you get the Elite, you get all 3 levels. That's what we got here. Alright, and let's get into this box here. Let's see what we got going on here. We will be using last month's Bushmaster. Last month, yeah, Bushmaster survival knife. I've been using this one every day. This is probably one of the better of the folder knives that they've put out in any of these boxes. This actually is not horrible. So, all right, let's see what we got going on here. And as we know, the card is going to be on the bottom like always. Put the card in and they pack the box. Alright. Oh, let me just check something real fast. Okay. Yeah, that's as bright as it gets. Alright, anyway. Alright, so let's get into the box here. So far this year's been not too bad. Where's the card? Oh, they put it on the top this time. Imagine that. Alright, so coming in, okay, so the primary box, which would cost you the basic primary, would cost you $19.99 per month. And this month you do have a MSRP. Now, and I always preface this by saying, look, MSRP is what they're going to charge you normally without, if you were to buy it. I'm not saying that that's the value of it. I'm just saying that's the value they put on it. So, anyway, so starting out, we do have a black pocket knife with fire starter for $14.99. And I'm sure that it was supposed to be Black Legion, because we have a Black Legion box here. Black Legion, they have some okay products. Their knives are not necessarily them. So, we'll see here. And, yeah. This is... pocket knife, Black Legion. I think that, yeah, there we go. So you got a mini ferro rod in the handle. That's not a bad option, but these are like really cheap plastic feeling scales. The gipping is weird. It opens okay. It does have a nice opening. You can use it one-handed. That's always a good thing with these knives. But, I don't know if you can see, but it just looks kind of cheap. But I will admit, having a ferro rod handy is nice. We'll look at this knife a little bit better, and we'll actually see if... I don't even know if the spine is sharp enough to use it. So... We'll put that to the test. We'll see if we can spark with that. But anyway, they're saying that's $14.99. In all honesty, maybe $9.99 would be a fair price on that. I don't know, but they're saying it's $14.99. It is what it is. It's a cheap pocket knife. But hey, we like our cheap pocket knives. Let's say if they break, I don't really feel bad. So, all right. Anyway, moving on. Next, we have an M48 Ops American Flag Cap ACU. And that's going to be this one right here. Well, I mean, I don't know how excited I am about getting, but who am I kidding? I love hats. So, it does say M48 on the back. Made in China, of course. But I do like my hats. So there you go. There's hand. This is $14.99. That's kind of one of those again. It is kind of about what you'd pay for hats. It says respect is earned on the brim. Got the American flag subdued. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a hat. Yeah, I'll keep it on. I like hats. All right, moving on. We do have another one of these. We've gotten this before, but we have the foldable twist-up razor. This thing is just cool. I'm not gonna. Oh, actually, this one looks like, yeah, it's the same one. This thing is just cool. And for those of you that don't know, if you are in a survival situation, you have to don a pro mask. You don't want any facial hair on, so okay. But it's kind of cool. I have one. I was glad I got it because I wanted one, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a razor. They're saying it's $9.99, and I mean it's got a Lubristrip and 2 razors. So it's got 2 razors and a Lubristrip. So $9.99. I mean, you'll pay that for razors in the store, so it's not bad. And this one is easy to pack away. Just one blade, but you know. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, all right. So, all right, moving on. For $12.99, we have a pop-up camping lantern. And that's gonna be this one right here. We do have this one already, so this one is probably gonna go in the giveaway. This is actually pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. This one here, I have so many of these different lights that we've gotten, and you know, I'm at 410 subscribers right now. When we hit 500, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and this is actually not a bad lantern. It folds down to a little puck. It has a light on the outside, and I'll do a video about this one so you guys know what's coming up with it. I'm gonna leave this one sealed up because I already have it. I believe it takes. I believe this one is not chargeable. But yeah, I think it takes like 2 AA's. But it's a nice little lantern. If you're going camping, $12.99 is not a bad price at all. So, all right, moving on. An item that we've gotten a lot of. So hey, you've seen it, you love it. We got another compass. So hey, it is what it is. When you've been getting the box for 3 years, you're gonna get duplicates. So I'm not mad about it. It's my family needs to learn how to use a compass anyway, so I'm not gonna cry. All right, and so with that brings your May retail to $58.94, but you would pay $19.99 for it. So not too bad. All right. Next up would be a Pro Box, and the price for that would be $49.99, and the May retail value is $91.91. So not too bad. We got 2 items like always. Next we have another Trailblazer item, which is this right here, and it's a compact first aid kit. They call this the Anti-Shock Survival Kit for $13.98. And so we'll open this up. We'll open this up in a separate video, and we'll go through this. But these Trailblazer first aid kits, not too bad. And for $13.98, it's probably going to be a good bargain. But we'll check it out, and we'll actually make sure of that. All right. Next up, I've wanted one of these. We have an Arsenal rangefinder. Now, I'm going to be honest, I do not know how to use a rangefinder, but it's something that I've wanted to learn. And I've seen this in their catalog, and I've been interested in it. So we're gonna learn how to use this, and we're gonna give a demo on that. That's pretty cool. It's heavy too. It's got a lot of weight to it. That rangefinder. That's pretty cool. That's $18.99. I think for the weight, it's well built, just by the weight. But we'll give that one a check out too. Maybe not a very useful item, but pretty fun. All right, so that's your Pro Box. So if you got the Pro Box for $49.99, you would have gotten everything you've seen so far. Now you have your Elite Box, which is $89.99 per month, and they're saying that the retail value for this month is $159.98. And I'm going to save the next item for last, just because it is the high end. And we're going to go on to the multifunction survival utensil. So we'll see what this is. Okay, so absolutely nothing special, except that might glow in the dark. But this is, we've gotten a couple of these, and actually this knife is pretty sharp, but you know, you got your spork, you have your knife, you have a bottle opener, and then this right here, this is so that you can attach it to make a spear out of it. You attach it like that. This is a whistle, not blowing it inside. But yeah, so we've seen these in a lot of things, and they even give you the cord here so that you can tie it off. So it's kind of cool. It comes with the cord too. The others that we got, because I know we got one in the Harbor Freight survival kit. We got one of the other survival kits too, but it's whatever. But anyway, the next item I am really happy to get. And for $59.99, the price tag might be up there, but we have something that we've been needing. And we have a heavy-duty waterproof tarp. And this thing feels really nice. So we're going to definitely have to check this out, open it up. It has its own bag. That's pretty cool. So you fold it up, you pack that away. But this right here, this represents the most important aspect of survival, which is shelter. So, and if you remember when we did get the huge triple extra large mystery bug out bag, there was really no shelter in it. And this right here is perfect. Now, you have this. Now, we have that tent, but in all honesty, and this is also by Intense Wilderness Survival. So, they're saying that this MSRP is for $59.99. That might be a little bit pricey, but we didn't pay $59.99 for it. I think because, you know, we got 9 items, we paid $89, so you're paying roughly $10 per item. Now, would I pay $10 for this? Absolutely not. Oh. But I would definitely pay more than $10 for that. So it all kind of balances out in the end. But I mean, so far, like I said, in my opinion, this has been overall a pretty good year. Just going over some of the things that we've seen here. We got the slingshot ammo. We got the kukri machete. We got the micro bug out lighter. We got beanies. We got the outdoor heater. We got the outdoor blanket. We got the axe and sheath. We got the Bushmaster survival knife and sheath. The Trailblazer fire starter set. Survival compass, a signal mirror. That was better than this compass. Hammock, a sleeping bag. We've got the survival poncho, the brass kerosene lighter, which I actually use quite a lot. We got a wood stove and a kettle, so we got that. Then we got the Bushmaster knife that I used to open this. We got that ridiculous lanyard hidden knife. We got paracord. We got the fingerless wool gloves, and wool is great. Rechargeable flashlight. They've got the heirloom seed, the shovel, and now we got this month. So far, this has been a pretty good year. I think. I mean, some of the items in the boxes are meh. You know, not. I mean, like, you know, how many compasses do you really need? You know, this is blah. This is a fun little thing, but I mean. We got the tarp, which is important. We got a light, which is important. You got a first aid kit, which is important. Razors, yeah, you know, that's whatever. We got another knife here. And, I mean, we got the hat. The hat's probably, like, the most unexciting of all of this. But I wish it was the Second Amendment hat. But I think, at the end of the day, I think, oh, wait. Respect is earned. Beatings are free. Double Down. Bud K. 100% cotton. It's got their logo back here. I think that, all in all, though, I think, you know, it's not the best box I've ever seen, but there's a lot of useful stuff in here. I mean, if you don't get a lot of these boxes, you know, you got cutting tool, you got candling, you have first aid, you've got a compass, you've got shelter. So all in all, not too bad of a box. Not the best this year, but you know, there's a lot of stuff here you can work with. We haven't gotten a first aid kit this year, so we haven't gotten a first aid kit in a while, and you can never have enough first aid kits. You know, if you are thinking about prepping and survival, you can never have enough first aid kits, because you don't want that cut on your hand to turn into a major infection and lose your arm. So, yeah. But all in all, I don't know. Tell me what you think. I think the tarp might be the tarp's definitely the winner in all of this. The tarp, the first aid kit, and I think the light, the compass, yeah, the rangefinder, U.S. Stadia, Frankfurt Arsenal. Again, I don't know how to use a rangefinder, so that's the thing. I have to figure out how to use it. But I think this is something that, because of the fact that it is, I believe they used this during like the Civil War, maybe but. Again, I'm not quite sure how to use it. This is jute twine, so paracord would probably be better, but jute twine, I guess, is more authentic. But let's see here. You've got infantry, 70.86 inches, and then I think there's something on how you look through the hole here, and when you can see it, then like right there, that's 100 yards or meters. See, it doesn't even say, but it's probably yards, considering that this is, oh, it's on both sides. But they're different sides too, so I don't know. I gotta look it up. If any of you know how to use a rangefinder, hey, go ahead and leave a comment in the section. But yeah, this is cool, but and it's something that I've wanted, but I'm glad I got it in the box, because I didn't want to go out and buy it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, there you go. That's it for the month of May. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed seeing it as much as I enjoyed getting it. So, alright, until next time. Oh, hey, if it's your first time on the channel, please subscribe. You know, I got a lot of people viewing these videos, and, you know, a lot more than my subscribers, which is great, you know. But, you know, go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a share out there. Leave me a comment. The comments are great too. But all right, until next time, keep prepping.